Guys, so what we've decided, we're the Krassenstein twins. We're doing these Zoom calls, even though we live like 4 houses away. But what we're gonna do is do a video every day for here on out about what we think about BitClout, what's going on in BitClout. And it's gonna only be a minute or two or three, depending on what's happening each day. This is day 46 of BitClout for us. So let's just talk about your feelings towards BitClout, Eddie. Today on day 46.
I'm really emotional.
Yeah, so I think it's going really good. The one concern I have is the lack of creator coins being traded right now. If you look at the graphs, it's way down from the peak. It hit a peak of about 500,000 in volume in one single day. That was at the peak, and now it's down to about 30,000. So it's definitely way down, and I don't know if that has something to do with the introduction of diamonds into the mix, or if it's the changes that they've made to transfers or to the founder reward. I don't know. I don't know if it's something you'd be concerned about or not, but it's something that's definitely taking place.
I think that it could also be due to the fact that there's been a few major rug pulls. I think people are a little bit hesitant to maybe buy coins in these newer accounts because they don't know if this is going to be a rug pull or not. And in the older accounts like ours, like people that were going to buy in have already bought in. I mean, I think I think we have a bright future on this platform, but I mean, our coins at 5,200 or 5,300, people are probably are kind of like thinking, hey, maybe I should buy some lower dollar coins because there's more opportunity there. Maybe I just killed our coin price, but we don't really care too much about our coin price. What do you think about those rug pulls? Like, do you think that this is going to be a major problem moving forward? I do know that I think Diamond Hands has kind of expressed that he's too looking for ways to kind of make this platform safer. Do you think something like that?
So I mean, first off, you shouldn't be investing, or you shouldn't be buying coins of anyone on the platform that you think could possibly do a rug pull. So I think it's important to look for verified accounts, and accounts that aren't verified, I think you should try and verify yourself if you're going to put any money into them, or at least money into them that is a substantial amount. At this point, I also don't think you should be investing any more money than you can afford to lose. You have to kind of look at it as a gamble still, because we have to see which direction this platform is going. But it looks to be going in a great direction. I think there's definitely a future for it. But you have to be concerned about the rug pulls, and I think you're going to continue to see them happen. Just people have to be cautious. I think there's definitely things that Diamond Hands could do, and I think things that the community could do in general.
I just want to say I think that it's actually not too difficult to kind of verify people who aren't verified. Just look for their other social media presences and reach out to them on those platforms if you can, and just say, hey, is this actually you? And if they don't respond, then don't buy the coin. If they do respond and say no, then absolutely don't buy the coin.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a little harder than that though, because if you reach out to them on Instagram, they might not see your message, because if they're not following you, your message is going to go into their other box where they get a lot of junk mail. So it's difficult. It's difficult to be 100% certain, but there are things you can do that can kind of give you more confidence. And until you have that confidence, I mean, I wouldn't suggest buying coins of anyone, at least not large amounts of them. But
I would like to. I just want to say I would like to see BitClout have some kind of self-verification procedure where, like, maybe there's just like a video link you can put up where you're like holding your public key in a hand and saying, hey, I am this person, and you can kind of verify that way. Somebody, I forget who recommended that, somebody on BitClout, I wish I could give you credit, but I think something like that would be helpful, because they obviously they can't.
I think that was James Harbaugh that suggested.
Yes, yeah, that's who it is.
Right. There's other things too, like how Coinbase does it. I believe Coinbase uses automation in order to verify a lot of their accounts. High-tech computers that can look at your face and verify that it's you. There's other things, like maybe just allow certain members of the community to verify people And I think eventually if it goes decentralized, there's going to have to be some sort of decentralized way of doing this, whereas maybe certain nodes or node operators would have the ability to verify, and the other nodes would have to verify that they are correct in the verification. So I think there's definitely things that can be done. And I think we'll see stuff done, but it's so new that we're going to have these issues.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I think that's probably where we should leave off day 46. Like we said, we're going to try and do one of these every day and be incredibly consistent, and each day give you all some knowledge and maybe some advice, and just talk about our brief feelings and thoughts about the last day of BitClout.
Yeah, thanks guys. See you tomorrow.